Hi everyone, I'm Aryan and I'm going to teach you about the part of speech. Well, this is not an ordinary way of teaching part of speech, since we are going to apply the Kagan structure.
This is not an ordinary way of teaching parts of speech, since we are going to apply the Kagan structure. But what is Kagan structure? Kagan structures are radically transforming classrooms across the United States and many parts of the world. These easy-to-learn, easy-to-use instructional strategies are ideal for promoting second language learning. This is the parts of speech using the Kagan way. To begin with, let me give you a sentence. The dancers sway gracefully.
Let us now identify the noun in the sentence. Nouns are words that are used to refer a person, a thing, animal or a place.
What is the noun in the sentence the dancers sway gracefully? But let me pair you, so you can identify the noun in the sentence and give examples.
I think dancers is the noun in the sentence.
How do you say so?
Because noun are words that are used to refer a person, thing, place, and dancers are example of group of person.
What do you think are the examples of noun?
America, it is a country. It is a noun. Dog is also a noun. Now, it's your turn. Can you give me an example of a noun?
John, it is a noun. It is a name of person.
That's right.
Now, let us have another part of speech, which is the verb.
Verb is a word or group of words that indicates action, being, or process.
Let us identify the verb in the sentence, the dancers sway gracefully.
What is the verb in the sentence? But now, you have to write your answer and discuss it in your group.
My answer is gracefully. I think that is the answer.
My answer is sway. How about you?
My answer is also sway.
Why do you think so?
A verb is an action word, meaning the dancers perform the action word, sway.
Let's call Ray. What is your answer?
The answer is sway, because sway is an action word.
That's right. Who else can give examples from the group?
Examples of verbs are jump, sing, dance and write.
Very good. Let us have another part of speech. Adverb describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. From the sentence, the dancers sway gracefully. Which you think is the adverb? You may share your answer to your pair.
My answer is gracefully.
My answer is gracefully too, because it describes the verb, sway.
Carry on. We have 3 parts of speech which are noun, verb, and adverb. 5 more parts of speech left. Let me give you another sentence. Marian is beautiful and she was awarded as campus sweetheart in her school. Another part of speech is adjective. Adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. From your pair, discuss what are adjectives in the given sentence.
The adjective is beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. Because the word beautiful describes the noun, Marian.
Who can identify the adjective in the sentence?
The adjective is beautiful, because it describes the noun, Marian.
Bravo. Now, let us analyze the sentence. What do you think the role of the word she in the sentence? Marian is beautiful and she was awarded as campus sweetheart in her school. You can share your answer to your partner.
I guess, instead of writing Marian, it becomes she.
Does that mean a pronoun takes the place of a noun?
Yes. As far as I can remember, she is just one of the examples of a pronoun.
What else are the other examples?
Other examples are he, if you are referring to a mill, and it, if you are referring to an object. It has also the so-called first person, second person and third person.
What do you mean by first, second, and third person?
First person refers to the speaker. The examples are I for singular and we for plural.
And the second person is?
Second person refers to the person being spoken to. An example is you, which can be singular or plural depending on its usage.
And the third person refers to the person, place, or thing being spoken about, right?
That is right. The examples are he, she, it for singular, and they for plural.
Alright, what is a pronoun?
Pronouns takes the place of a noun, and it has three categories, which are the first, second, and third persons.
Alright. Carry on. I told you to have a research about preposition, conjunctions, and interjections. But this time, there will not be only 2 in the group but 3. Each member will have their given topic. Then, you have to discuss it to your group. I will assign a number to each of you, and the person with the corresponding number that I will call will have to answer my questions, which is about your discussions. You may begin.
My topic is about preposition. Preposition relates the noun or pronoun following it to another word in the sentence.
What are the examples?
How do you use it in a sentence?
Some commonly used prepositions are about, after, at, before, between, by, down, during, for, from, in, near, of, and under. Prepositions may indicate a time.
How?
For example, the bus leaves at 5:30 p.m. We use at to indicate specific time.
I understand. Now, I will discuss about conjunction. Conjunction connects words, phrases, or clauses.
So we can also call that connectors.
That's right.
What are the examples?
Examples are and, but, nor, or, for, and yet. Can you use one in a sentence?
The sky and the earth must never meet. I use the conjunction and to connect sky and earth.
Wow.
It is now your turn.
Interjection is a word of exclamation that expresses emotion.
The examples are, ouch, and, hee, isn't that right?
That's right. Because it conveys extreme emotion.
Ready? Let us now call number 2.
We discussed about conjunctions, prepositions and interjections. Conjunctions connect words or phrases, while prepositions express relationship between nouns. Interjections express an intense emotion.
Carry on. Let us call number 1. Can you give us examples of conjunctions?
And, nor, but, yet, and so are examples of conjunctions.
Give me examples of prepositions, please.
In, under, about, and for are examples of prepositions.
Excellent. Let us call number 3. Use an interjection in a sentence.
Ouch. What are you doing?
The 8 parts of speech are nouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Here is a short chant to remember the parts of speech easily. Enjoy.
Eight parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo! 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Woo!